Welcome back to another episode of Let's Talk Boxing Car Edition. I'm your girl Leti.
I'm LB.
And let's talk boxing. All right, let's get to one of the good fights that we were really looking forward to, which was Keyshawn Davis out of Norfolk, Virginia. Shout out to y'all over there.
Yeah.
And
they got them a good one.
Yeah, and his opponent, Esteban Sanchez from Baja California, Tijuana, Mexico. That fight was fire. Now, let me start.
But you explain why it was fire though.
The reason why,
because
the reason why is because, you know, we already know Keyshawn Davis. That boy, he's got skill, he's got power, he's got footwork, he's got ring IQ, Olympian. And you know, I just knew he was gonna bring the fire.
You want to know one of my favorite things about Keyshawn? Is his patience, like, and his poise. Like, he doesn't rush it. Like, he don't rush the knockout. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he just takes his time, like, surgically, and does it. But go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, you know, so we know Keyshawn's resume, fighter. But the reason was, especially, I was already looking forward to this fight because we heard his opponent, Esteban Sanchez.
What he said?
You know, it is. You're expecting Esteban Sanchez. He's a Mexican boxer, right, out of Mexico. Yeah. So you're expecting him to come forward.
That Mexican style, you know.
Y'all know the Mexican style.
Yeah, you know that Mexican style.
No defense, just go in there, dog the people out. But he specifically said, you know, I'm not your ordinary, typical Mexican fighter style, you know. So he said his thing is very mentally. He works his mind out a lot. So when he goes into fights, it's not just straight up dog. I'm gonna dog you down.
It looks like when he goes into it, it seemed like he was talking about, like, you know, he's gonna get his offense up, but he's also gonna be defensively responsible.
Yeah, he said he was gonna have some ring IQ pretty much when he got in the ring. So not to expect that Mexican come forward all the time, you know. But you know, sometimes you hear boxers say that or whatever, but when they get into the ring, it's something completely different. So I wanted to see if Esteban kept to his plan and just, you know, stood away from the Mexican style.
Yeah, and he did, and it was cool.
Did.
And it was cool, and it didn't take. And even Keyshawn said, like, after the first round, he goes, "Oh man, this guy really is different." He goes, "Yeah, this guy's kind of tricky." And it was like, and then like he had to change, and like you could tell, like even in the ring when he noticed, because he started smiling. Keyshawn started smiling in the ring when that happened. I was like,
he said as soon as he got in that first round, he was like, "Oh shit, this dude can box." I guess so. That's why Keyshawn said
and the dude had good, like, upper body movement. Like, you know, he was you know, Keyshawn, he was making Keyshawn miss sometimes, and Keyshawn was like, "What the heck?" You know, but then after that, once Keyshawn downloaded it, it was just timing and setting up,
which is amazing.
Yeah, and that it was like I don't know if you guys watch, you know, Dragon Ball Z, but it was like, for my Dragon Ball Z fans, he had like ultra instinct. He already knew what was gonna happen before it happened, and he was just watching it just like this, you know, and landing counters. It was amazing.
And that's what boxers need to learn how to do. They need to learn how to adjust when they're in the ring. You know, sometimes you can have this game plan or whatever, and how you know, practice or fucking practice for it, whatever, like, you know, condition for it. But when you get in the ring and you see this boxer, like, oh shit, he's a different style. I gotta learn how to adjust. And it's exactly what Keyshawn Davis did.
And that was good. I was glad Keyshawn, you know, he gave him respect too at the end. He's like, yeah, you're gonna see him for, you know, you might even see him be a champion, I think he said, or you're gonna see a lot of him. And I definitely want to see a lot of him now. You know, that was,
his style was really unique, you know, like he would still be, you know, throwing punches, but really, like, had a lot of movement around the ring and whatnot. So I was impressed. I was really impressed, you know. But of course, Keyshawn got the victory with the knockout.
And I was telling her, I was like, man, I'm excited for how Keyshawn's gonna be moved, because since he's so good, like, I feel like they're gonna have to give him good opponents. You know what I mean?
Not no easy.
Yeah, he's not getting. So we're gonna be able to see him. You know, we're gonna be able to see the best of Keyshawn. I feel like, until he's ready to get those big fights, and when those big fights come, they're gonna be explosive. In the post conference, who was he talking about?
You know, he's gonna get. Have you ever seen the press conference? Bob Bob Arum was talking about he's going to take Keyshawn to Australia to watch the Kambosos versus Devin Haney fight because y'all know he's going to try to match up Keyshawn Davis and Devin Haney, and that fight is going to be.
Hey, those. Wow. So that's a good fight, and then him and the Tank fight. Those two fights. Ooh. Oh man, I'd love to see those fights. And we know you're not gonna fight Shakur because they brothers, and I'm cool with that because there's plenty of other fights. You know, you got that one. Like I said, that 135 division is cracking. PBC got our boy over there, our boy Ryo. Like, you know what I mean? It's cracking. At 135.
But that was a really good fight.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see more of Esteban.
Yep.
You did your thing, boy.
Yep. And man, it's gonna be amazing to watch Keyshawn.
Just, and real quick, another thing, I think his next fight's gonna be even more top because even Keyshawn was like, I'm glad I had this fight.
Yeah, and he enjoyed it.
Tricky.
Yeah.
And
it
challenged
him.
It challenged him.
Yeah.
It's exactly what he said too. So.
And with every challenge, he's only gonna get better, which is crazy. Which is crazy how much he still has left. That's crazy.
Yeah, Keyshawn, he's fucking fire.
Shout out Norfolk, Virginia. You guys got you a real one.
Sure.
For tuning in, y'all.
And catch us on the next episode of Let's Talk Boxing. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video.